in the previous demo, I showed you how to scrape all the drug and alcohol rehab centers on this page using xpath, and I manually entered the xpath that took you right to this piece of information. After doing that, you may still feel a little uncomfortable with xpath. How exactly do you pull that out of all the different div tags and information that you can see when you inspect an element? It's still a little bit overwhelming, the amount of information you see. Lots of tags, lots of classes, etc., lots of IDs. So don't worry, I'm going to show you a simple helper. It's called the xpath helper, and if you look at your step-by-step documentation, I've provided a link that should take you here to the xpath helper. What you need to do is be aware that this only works in Chrome, and you need to be signed in to your Chrome browser because you're actually going to the Chrome store and downloading for free this particular developer tool. So I'm going to click on the free button, and it'll say, do you want to add it and access all data on sites, all sites. I'm going to say add. Now you're going to go to your extensions, which can be found under Windows Extensions, and you will see your xpath is enabled. But what I want you to do is make sure you click on the allow access to file URLs. Okay, make sure that's clicked on. Now I'm going to close these windows, and let's go back and take a look at our website here. And we wanted the information that's found, the xpath, to these particular titles. The way you do that is, in order to engage the xpath helper tool, you're going to click on Shift Control X. You may have to reload it one time because xpath hadn't been activated before when this browser window was loaded. So let's try it again. Shift Control X, and there you go, it pops up. Now it's saying undefined because you haven't selected anything that you want to see the xpath for. But when I hover over, let's say this one right here, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Shift X, and you see all of a sudden it's provided the xpath. It's provided all of the xpath, all the way from the root document. We don't need all of this information. We just need the very last part. And as you can see, the very last part is what I have shown you earlier. Let's compare that. You will see that there's one difference, which is this numeral 1 in the brackets. I don't have that numeral 1 right there. So what is that numeral 1? What it's saying is, well, that's the xpath for this particular class in the very first position. If I were to hover over Bronx Lebanon Hospital and do Control X, it's, oops, let me click out of there, hit reload, Command X, Control Shift X to open it up, and hover over this one. Oops, I closed it again. If I hover over the second one and do Shift X, scroll down, you see that it's position number 2. We don't want a particular position, we want all of them, so we can leave out that little block right there. Now you'll also notice that this one has a single slash, whereas ours has a double slash. Go ahead and try both, but the double slash means take all the divs that are on this page with this particular class. Okay, so you can use a double slash. It's probably better to do that. So if I were to take this, I would have just copied it, Let's do it. I'm going to take that, copy, I'm going to go here and swap it out. Now remember, I need the end quote marks. And over here I have a single div. Let's see if it, or single slash. Let's see if it works out. Didn't work out. So let's put in the second slash. Hit enter. Of course, that's because I selected, I still have the second position there. So you need to get rid of that. Hit enter. And there you go. You get all of them again from Green Hope Services all the way down to New Hope Manor.